As the drivers are crossing the line, hopefully we'll get a better view of this from the start. As they've lined up on their grid spots.
Oh, late change for B-Dunk. He's starting on the mediums as well, so he's been here at us. Shout out, probably.
Yep, B-Dunk and Dylan on the mediums. As it's lights out and away we go. It's a brilliant start from Hamjam, who's already alongside Hoopalicious. Good start from Ryan Jones as well. As we're hurtling towards turn 2.
I'll watch the back of the pack for the carnage. Williams there.
As Bezos has made a lunge and he's spun it. Bezos is in the middle of the track. They're going to have to take avoiding action of him. So it's Ham, then Hoopalicious, then Ryan Jones, the top 3. Jitto's found his way up into P4.
He hasn't got wing damage, so he's alright to keep going.
The yellow flag in sector 1.
So he's got off.
B-Dunk.
Yeah, he's got off.
He spun it, yep.
Wing damage. No, he's all clear. He just ran wide with no excess.
It's a poor start from Zydrad. I assume he must have had to get out of the way of the incident with Bezos. Sorry, a little bit of a bot moment there. So go back on board with Hamjam, who's caused a bit of a gap on Hoopalicious already. Any close battles? Midsy's right on the back of Freeman.
Plenty. It's hard to keep up with everyone. Darnell overtaken there for P9 over Race Roller.
Merckx has got past Beast as well. Yep. Is Race Roller going to fight this back? It's coming through the next couple of corners. That's Ghost all the way on the back of Zydrad. They've had a few memorable battles this season.
Hit it? Oh no, glitch.
Yep.
We've got massive train forming for Awesome.
Oh, I think there's a move there on. Oh, it's Snipes, I think, that's going
Snipes
on
on
the
mid
outside.
seat. Boys overtaken on Jamham as well on the outside. They make the overtake on the inside to I believe that is.
Oh, yep, just catching that there, and they continue to go side by side. Snipes just tucks in behind Hamjam.
Bez is on the mediums. Oh, sorry, the hards.
Yeah, so he must have got damage from that lap 1 incident. Hoping to take his hards to the end, or hoping for a safety car, really. I mean, the game said he's in the lead at the moment.
He'll take that.
He absolutely isn't.
Oh yeah, when Hamjam's on negative 1.03, right, yeah. Ghost Colt taking P12.
Ghost Colt and Zydrad going side by side. This Ghost Colt does make the move into the braking zone. I'll put on position changes now. As we have Jitto up 5, Jamham up 5, Nicky with a great start up 6. Zydrad has pitted, so I presume he's got damage as well.
He has.
So Nicky's up into P12. Up 7 is Nicky. Go on, son.
Yeah, he's got wing damage, I think. Stay bottom.
Yeah, to see what tyre he's going on.
Lead.
Zydrad, expect the mediums, as they will go to the end from
You
there.
are correct, he's on the mediums. And he's changing his front wing.
Yep. I think I'm going to go on board with Jitto, as there's a little bit of a train starting to form behind Hoopalicious. Hamjam has broken the DRS.
Everyone's at a pretty much even gap to each other. Everyone's within a second of each other. Oh, Nicky now. He's just pushed out some.
Yeah, very hard to overtake around this track on the DRS zone. Freeman's a little bit further back from Jitto. Is anyone going to have a go? Doesn't look like it.
Darnell's a little bit close. He's with him now, or wasn't now 3 tenths.
Yeah, Darnell's fighting right in the top 10. Good start from him. Qualified, I think, P11, Darnell.
You're correct, yeah.
Oh, and he nearly loses it. Race Roller take avoiding action, it looks like. As Ghost has gone around the outside of Race Roller. Where's that come from?
Just shows you more grip on the outside.
As Ghost Cult will be lining him up. Trying to go around the outside of turn 2.
We've got some
And he
action.
makes the move stick. Darnell now right on the back of Midzi. So Midzi's lost the DRS to Snipes, so Darnell will be open to capitalise on that.
Got
And
some.
he's got the engine glitch, so we'll move well off Darnell. Sorry, Darnell.
Miss that action there. Smoking Nicky. Smokes is getting a bit close there. He's now 3 attempts behind Nicky. And he looks to get ready to pass for an overtake as we enter the long straights.
Yeah, I'll go on board with Jitto, I think, because he's quite close to Ryan Jones ahead of him. Don't think he's close enough for a move.
No, he's just lost the line.
Snipes is all over the back of Midzi still, obviously.
Midzi.
He'll possibly be looking up to set a move onto the main straight. Oh, Snipes on Jam, I'm sorry. Yep. Anything else happening?
No, quite a few lock up there from Jitto in P4 at the moment.
So I'm going to go on board with Midzi, because I think Darnell is going to look to pull a move on him. As Panther says Ghost on a charge, I completely agree. Darnell's fainting out to the inside, letting Midzi know that he is there. As it looks to be a bit of a stalemate between P2 and P7.
Yes.
It's kind of got 2 separate trains. We've got Ham Jam ahead of a train, all the way down from P2 to P7. Then we got Midzi, a little bit of a gap to Snipes, and that's all. And that train goes all the way down to P15. And then the medium runners of Dylan and B Dunk are a bit off.
Yeah. Only issue with P2 and P3 being both teammates. So Ryan Jones will be looking to play the defensive side with Jitto now pushing for that P3 spot on the podium.
Yep. Darnell setting up a move on Midzi here. It's going to try and go around the outside. Is Darnell? Or they make contact a bit. Darnell's squeezed a bit. So Midzi still running around the outside.
That's getting more grip on the outside.
They're giving each other fair run, but Midzi does have the advantage there as
Solid
Darnell has done the twitch back. And now Ghost is right all over them. As Darnell elects to back out of it.
Smart move there to back out there.
Yeah. But will Darnell now be under pressure from Ghost, or can he mount another fight on Midzi? No, he's not quite close enough.
Yeah, I wouldn't put all your eggs in the basket there. Risky to move a lap 6 into turn 1. Close battle here for P13 between Beast Assassin and Smokes. Beast Assassin and the Ferrari looking to gain advantage over Smokes.
Yep. I think we'll expect to see more of this.
Oh, a little bit wide there from Beast Assassin.
Yep.
Now he's under pressure by the Mercs.
Let's put Mercs right on him.
Yeah.
Yep, just on board with Mercs here. Looks like Beast Assassin's recovered himself. Freeman is now very close to Jitto. He's going to be trying to move here. He's got plenty of ERS, Freeman. Jitto's running quite low on his. Yellow
B-Dung's
flag
out.
in Sector 2 as B-Dung's out. Is this going to be a safety car?
I'm going to check.
It is a VSC.
I'm going to go board as Zydro.
I'm expecting a lot of these drivers in, because they will go to the end from here, and a VSC pit stop can gain you quite a bit of time. So I'm just going to go on board with Ham here, as he elects to go into the pits. Hoopalicious has darted to the inside and run. It's a very late call there from Hoopalicious.
Looking at the way he is, I think he just gone around that left-handed too far tight. and probably just got a bit of oversteer. It's right front.
Nicky's stayed out because Jitto's pitted. Nicky's up to P2.
Go,
Let's
Nicky!
go, Nicky.
Team Merc.
Up the Nicky. Yeah, there is a white line in entry of the pits, and
Anyone broke the rule yet?
Hoopalicious I think did break the rule, so would not be surprised if he gets a penalty for that.
Oh yeah, if you cross that white line.
Something that's going to go to the stewards.
Even if you cross that white line on the exit of the pit lane, you'll get a penalty anyway.
Yeah.
I think it's just mainly for the entry of the pit lane. Because you get I think it's a 5-second penalty.
Yeah.
SLR.
They said that Zydrad's been done in hard. Yeah, yep, completely agree. Just run through, yep, so Ham has extended his gap to Hoopalicious. It's now 4 seconds. He must have made up quite a lot of time on pit entry there.
Yeah, but this gives like Zydrad now and Beza a chance to close the gap up to the safety car? No, it's virtual safety car. At the moment, Beza's now 9 seconds behind the leaders on those hards, so I think that's his race particularly done, really. Unless he can, do everyone on the end.
Yeah, Ryan Jones and Nicky have elected to pit this lap.
Yeah,
it's interesting to see how much time they will have lost from pitting here. Yeah, Dylan's in the lead. I guess they just don't want the others to have that undercut. Too bad an undercut.
I think they'll probably still be in top 10.
See where Ryan Jones comes out. And yeah, he's lost positions to...
Yeah, there we go. Top 10.
Lost position to Jitto, lost position to Jamham, lost position to Freeman.
Race roller.
He's now side by side with Snipes. As Nicky comes out ahead of Race Roller. So I think Nicky might have actually slightly gained from that, because I think the Ferrari's double stacked and the Williams double stacked under that VSC.
Yeah, he was more near the back as well. I think he was like
P14,
13.
I think he was P12, but of course Dylan hasn't boxed yet, so a Smoke and Mercs are going side by side. I think that's Mercs making the move on Smoke, but he pushes him out wide a bit.
Nicky's under pressure from the race roller. I know he's just pitted for fresh mediums, but race roller is all over.
Yep, he's going on board with the race roller here. Is he going to send a move on Nicky? Nope. Nicky breaks nice and late as Mercs and Smoke are continuing to battle. They've been battling for the entire lap, both on and off the track. Smoke has not got damage from that. Funny. He's having a look at his front wing. Continuing the fight. Going to go on board with the race roller on Nicky again.
He's got him.
Yeah.
Easy overtake.
Yeah, Nicky's quite low on his ERS. Nicky's not fighting this. He knows race roller's quicker. It's quite easy to stay within the DRS of the car ahead here, so maybe that's what Nicky's doing with race roller.
Yeah, I think it's just
try and hone in on the cars ahead.
Bit of action for P5 at the moment. Jamham under pressure from Jitto. So.
Oh yeah, Jamham's had a great race so far. He's up.
I know he's
quite a few positions. I think he gained another 1 or 2 in the pits as well.
Yeah.
Jitto, being a Mercedes driver at the beginning of the pit lane, would have had to wait until everyone had funneled through before he was allowed out, whereas Jamham and the Williams could go out with relative ease from his pit box. As could Freeman in the Haas, of course. But yeah, Jamham is now right on the back of Freeman. This will be the battle for P3 once Dylan makes his pit stop. Bunny's saying that Dylan could play the team game here and hold up the others a bit. I think Dylan, of course, has still got his own race to run, and I don't really think Ham Jam at the moment needs too much help with the others being held up. He looks to have the measure. He looks to have the measure on Hoopalicious. The gap of 4 seconds anyway.
Yeah. Even with that get close, I just don't think Dylan. If Dylan can bide his time on the rest of the laps, he's got to lap maybe 17 before he pits. As long as
I think he can get away with pitting as early as lap 16 or 15 for the softs.
Yeah.
I think they go just about half of the race.
He just doesn't want to leave it too late. He doesn't want to go into the 20s and then just starts to degrade in time where he can't do much on the softs. But he just doesn't want to interrupt his teammate as well. He's fighting for title.
Just noticed Freeman's picked up a penalty, but we'll try to forget that until the end of the race. Of course, penalties will come into it, but nice element of surprise for everyone as to who finishes where. Of course, someone that the VSC really hindered was Zydrad, who is all the way down in 17th again. Oops, Smoke and Mercs.
Yeah, he got DRS.
Smoke has got past Mercs.
Just uses ERS on the long straight.
This battle's been going on for quite a few laps now.
Yeah, he's just building up his ERS for the last couple of laps and just used it all then. He's still got a good 70% to fight him, so. And then Mercs got 60 on, so. It'll be a long battle till the end.
As Jam Ham is closing up to Freeman here. He's going to make a move. He's closing in on the braking zone. Has a look to the inside, but thinks better of it. It's Jam Ham playing the long game here. Hoopalicious, I've noticed, has just closed in another 4/10 on Ham Jam that lap.
At the moment, it's just nice and steady, and there's not much I would say. It's probably the Freeman and Jam Jitter battle is probably the closest we've got. And you got the likes of actually Ryan Jones.
It goes all the way down to Ryan Jones and Snipes, doesn't it?
It goes to mid-C. You got Smokes and Mercs. That's about it at the moment. Jam is now clawing that gap down. Down to a 1.7, 1.5.
Looks like he's controlling the gap to Hoopalicious. It's staying around about 3.5 seconds.
Yeah, because there was originally 1.6 from Ham and Hoop.
Yeah, I think he closed up quite a bit with Hoopalicious' late decision to enter the pits under the VSC.
Yeah, so he held him up a bit more.
Ham's now in the DRS of Dylan, and Jam is close enough to make a move on Freeman here. Is Freeman going to fight it? Jam locks up a bit. Freeman can't do anything to. As Jam Ham now moves up into an effective P3.
Yeah, J2 and the Ryan Jones have no ERS. They're all saving. Snipes is pushing a bit as well, using his ERS in the long straight. But again, not catching the gap on the Ryan Jones, but staying on board. Ghost Coat is now clawing that gap up a little bit. It's now down to 2 seconds.
Yep. It's a penalty Ghost Colt, but just having a look for the lead. Still going to make this easy for Ham Jam? Absolutely. Not fighting his teammate whatsoever.
No.
Ham Jam is now into the lead. As Dylan Yerry is struggling on his old tyres, you can see that on traction. It won't be too long before Hoopalicious closes up to him.
It's just better watching that time of Hoopalicious start to decrease. Wait, it was probably a 10 for 2 in a couple of corners.
Freeman has not gone away from Jam Ham. He's still within half a second. Snipes is quite close to Ryan Jones as well. Midzy
Merckx,
close to Ghost Colt.
Merckx was looking for an overtake down to turn 2, but he just backs off just so he stuck his nose out, but just slot back into just to buy his time. He's still got plenty of ARS to overtake mode. Well, it's 70%, but looking for that P14.
Just going to go on board back on board with Freeman, as I think that's the closest battle. Him and Zydrad. No, not him and Zydrad. Him and Jamham. Correction. Just looking at the gaps, Hoopalicious has got the gap down to Ham Jam to less than 3 seconds. Now, Freeman nearly loses it. He was closing up a bit more to Jamham, but recovers it a bit. And now he's got to regroup himself. He's still in the DRS. Jitto wasn't close enough to make a move.
Yeah, again, he's got no overtake mode. He's down to 20.
Oh, hang on. Freeman's made it past. Where did that come from? It's a super late braking move from Freeman to take P4. Hoopalicious is now in the DRS of Dylan. This will be interesting, as he's closed up quite a lot on Ham Jam, but Dylan is going to play the team game, I imagine, here.
Jitto's starting to close the gap on Jamham. He's now to 3 tenths. 3 tenths. He's looking for a bounce. Is he going to slide down into the corner? Just a bit too far back. Just a bit too far back.
Yeah. So Freeman, after looking like he was a bit slower than Ham, is now
Alpha P2. English is now all over the back of that one.
Yep, he didn't make a move into the braking zone there, but he's going to look and make a move into turn 2. Expect this to be relatively easy for Hoopalicious. Dylan's got very dead tyres, but Dylan's not going to make it easy. Sticking all the way to the racing line does Dylan. But now Hoopalicious gets through. Dylan using all of his ERS to try and fight back. And he's going to have a go. Is he going to have a go here? To be very, very good team play from Renault if he manages it. But no. Midzy's all on there. Ghost Colt. I think you'll find, guys, that Haas, points-wise, are the best team on the grid. Moment.
Haas. They got those 12 points. At the moment, it's not that big train though. Got a P4.
Yeah, the gap between Ham and Hoopalicious is coming down.
Both conserving, but it's starting to claw the gap down.
As Freeman nearly loses it again.
Smoke side
by
side with Merckx. Good tunnel. Smoke's on the inside.
Yep.
Merckx on the outside, so he gets better.
These two have spent more of this race side by side than not. So.
Good overtake there.
Still raging on.
Ooh, very close.
It's only for the minor positions, but they're having a bit of fun.
Smoke's nearly hit the wall on the exit there. So yes, opens his overtake mode. Try and push back for P14.
Yeah, just having a look to see.
Merckx is using his as well, so it was pretty much gain on there. Slight lock up there from Smokes. Solid overtake.
Yeah, looks like they're staying staying line of start at the moment.
With this battling, Beast Assassin's now closed the gap. He's now just over half a second.
Yep, nice little battle for P14 here. Freeman is closing the gap on Dylan, and this could potentially, unless Dylan boxes this lap, separate out the Freeman, Jamham, Jitto, Ryan Jones, Snipes train, as I expect them to kind of overtake Dylan 1 a lap unless he boxes now. He can box now for the softs if need be.
Smokes is making the overtake again on the outside. A little bit touch there from Smokes onto Mercs, but doesn't get the grip he needs to get the inside.
Yep. Dylan's in the pits. Should be going on to softs, I expect.
Yeah, he'll go to softs there.
Interesting to see where he comes out. Might come out right with this battle. Just going to stay on board with Dylan, as this could be interesting. Oh no, he's behind Mercs and Smoke and Beast, and
Zydrad's pit as well.
Zydrad's coming to the
He'll be on the
pits as well.
softs.
Fresh softs, I presume, yeah.
But again, probably
Some all the way down in last place.
Beza having probably a race he doesn't want. He'll last for most of the race.
Yeah, of course there was that turn 2 incident.
Yeah, unlucky for him. But he's just after relying
Now
on.
just looking on board with Hoopalicious, and he can see Ham Jam. He's got more ERS than him, and the gap's coming down every single lap. We said that Ham Jam might be kind of conserving it a bit, but I don't think so. I think Hoopalicious has got a lot more pace here.
He's just attacking the corners a bit more than Hamjam. He's conserving, but he's just trying to avoid the latter later of the mediums. You don't want those tyres to burn up really quickly. Get a big trade here for P13. Smoke, Smirks, and Beast all at each other. So they get ready for the overtake. All along straight.
Jamham is not able to get close enough to Freeman to make a move into this braking zone. Snipes very close to Ryan Jones, but unable to make a move as well. Same with Midzi on Ghost. As Snipes actually, he's got a really good run through the outside of the fast left-hander. He's going to go up the inside as Snipes on Ryan Jones. Oh, and he spun it. He's got to be careful as Snipes. Doesn't want to move onto the racing line.
Side-by-side battle with Mercs and Smokes. Oh, overtaking each other like every single lap.
Yeah.
At the moment, Beast is looking to get ready to pounce for the overtake. There's no changes.
That's heartbreaking for Snipes, though, as
That's unlucky for him.
he was running all the way in the top 6. Don't think Ryan Jones did anything wrong there. I think that was just
Happens.
light bit of contact.
Yeah, mistakes happen.
Like, the move was on, he was side by side, but just tapped his rear end.
Smokes again looking to go for the overtake.
Yep.
This time he gets it. Again on the outside.
Yep, gets it quite easily.
Yeah.
And Nicky is now on the back of Snipes. Tell you what, if Nicky doesn't have much penalties here, then this could be Nicky's first elite point. I don't want to curse it, but
Come on, Nicky, get some points.
I really hope he does get a point here. Snipes picks up a penalty. That's going to help Nicky.
It's good for us. Oh, Dylan's now caught up Beast Assassin with this train for P13.
As Nicky has made a move on Snipes. It's quite an easy move on the back straight, on the start-finish straight.
Yeah, again, he's...
Wonder if Snipe pick up a bit of damage from this slight contact.
Snipes, no, he hasn't got any damage. Well, again, overheated tyres from spinning can affect your tyres for the first couple of hours. Dylan getting ready to overtake on those fresh softs. The mediums are starting to affect now.
Zydrad pumps in the fastest lap.
Easy overtake there on a piece of sauce.
Yep. Yeah, side by side, yep, makes the move. And so this battle between Mercs and Smoke is now a three-way battle with Dylan as well. As Jamham is now right on the back of Freeman again. As Freeman again nearly loses it. That corner becoming a real nightmare for Freeman. And yeah, Jamham does look to have the run on him.
Ooh, Smoke's running wide. He's now giving up the positions.
And Jamham makes it past Freeman. Freeman doesn't look like he can fight him back, but Jitto's gone round the outside of Freeman as well. Oh, made slight contact. This has allowed Ryan Jones to get close, but yeah, Jitto's made it through as well. Snipes has got back past Nicky.
No.
Very close there.
Yeah, no damage, so looking good so far.
And yet Dylan's now got past Smoke, although Smoke's coming back at him.
Mate, it's too wide, so you
And Mercs is coming back on Mercs is coming back on Smoke. Is he going to try a similar move to what Snipes did?
Mate, never-ending battle. This is a Beast is here as well. He's looking to go 3 wide.
Oh my God!
No,
3
no
wide.
one's
Where
making
did
this.
Beast come
No
from?
one is making that.
That is
Merc's probably the smarter move.
pedal to the metal.
Yeah, Merc's smarter move
Pedal
at backing out.
Yeah, that could have ended quite horrifically. But great move though from Beast.
Hey, he's got some balls.
Jitto is some, yes he does. As Jitto is smelling a podium here. Jitto on the back of Jamham.
Come on, Jitto.
I can smell your Merc bias here.
Get on the podium. Hang on, Freeman's getting ready to look for a slight dive on the inside there. Just backs off.
No, it's not. It's Midsy's making a move on Ghost Colts.
Oh,
outside.
Contact there.
It's a lovely sweeping shot here.
Again, expect it going through turn 2.
Beast is going on the inside of Smoke.
Again, this is nothing new. This is old story now. They overtake each other every lap.
It's a race-long battle as Smoke is coming back on him. Of course he is. I'm not surprised. Again, Smoke on the inside.
And I'm looking for Mercs to...
Is he going to keep it in here? If he breaks late, then he could get past. He doesn't.
Just backs out there. Smokes is the only one without a lot of overtake now, so whereas the rest have got nearly off 70%. Smokes will be looking to push on this one. No, he's not pushing it.
Interestingly, Midsy and Ghost are not too far behind this train. As they battle some more, which they have been doing.
He's closing on the gap. Even though Ryan Jones is on a lap younger tyre.
Yeah, look at that beautiful shot. See 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of them in that shot. Including Darnell in 9th, who's having a very solid race from P12 on the grid it was. And looks like the gap between Hoopalicious and Ham has stabilised a bit, although any mistakes from Ham and Hoopalicious is going to be in DRS. Ham doesn't have much ERS. So the battle for the win is not over.
It's not. But the good thing about Bezzers he's decreasing the time to Mercs. So those hards are starting to come to effect. Those on the mediums.
Yeah, that's very interesting.
He's just gained nearly 2 seconds.
Yeah, or maybe that does just show Bez's pace at this weekend, because he was very quick in qualifying, and
But again, with so many laps remaining, he's
just got unlucky in turn 2. Made a good start, but lost it all. He's going to go on board with Jitto.
Come on, Jitto.
He's not quite close enough to jam.
Again, this will go down to penalties.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, Midzi has now joined the train. He is now 9/10 behind Ryan Jones. Jitto is not keeping on the back of Jam how as well as Freeman was. As Freeman understeers through that corner, trying to keep up with him.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good point, Panther. The battling between Mercs. Speaking of the battling between Mercs and Beast and Smoke, it's going on again. And
Oh, it's looking for the
Beast has made a move and Smoke's made a move.
Good overtaken.
Guys, calm it down.
They want to cause a safety car.
I'll tell you what. Hoopalicious is now 0.9, it's just flashed up. 1.1. So it's tantalisingly close to the DRS of Ham Jam.
So I'm not going to jinx it, but it's not been a safety car yet. I'm surprised. Smoke's overtaken.
It's on lap 24, so there's going to be no safety car now. That's just...
Oh, look up there from Smokes. Assassin looking to on the outside.
Yep.
Just not enough grip. Merc's ready to overtake on the inside.
Oh, yep, he is making a move here on Beast.
Assassin taking it off track. Better grip on the outside line there. Clean overtake.
Yep.
It's just going on mistakes. And then Midzi picking up 3-second penalty there. Won't help.
Yep, that'll be important at the end of the race. Yep, Hoopalicious is now firmly in the DRS of Ham Jam. Still right on board with him to see if he keeps it and going into the back straight. Ham Jam's led this race practically from start to finish.
Oh, guess who's overtaking the Joe again? Mercs and Smokes. Hang on, we're going 3 wide here. Oh, no.
Oh, okay.
Oh, he just backs up.
Of course we are.
What is going on?
Oh, yep. Oh, wow.
3 wide again.
Is Beast going to do it again? No, he's not.
Guess who's joined the battle as well? Bezos is here.
Yep. Oh my day.
This is going to end one way. Yeah, red.
Sorry, I'm going to have to cut away from this to go to the battle for the lead because it's 0.5 of a second, 0.4 of a second between Ham Jam and Hoopalicious. Oh, Hoopalicious is really on the edge. Ham Jam's dirty air. He's now in the DRS of Ham Jam. Ham Jam doesn't have that much ERS to defend with. This is going to go right down to the wire.
Bez has just overtaken Smokes. That's another Red Bull. He's not going to be happy about that one. Just hard to really affecting him now.
It's Hoopalicious. Is he going to have a look at Ham Jam going on the right hander? No, he's not. Oh, nearly hits the back of Ham Jam there. As yeah, you can see the dirty air is really affecting his grip as well. Of course, old tyres, they pick quite early on, so the tyres are going to be quite second-hand now.
Battle here for P10. Race Roll and Snipes.
Yeah, Snipes has just got past him.
Oh, another battle here for Smokes.
But Hoopalicious is lining up Ham Jam. Is he going to make a move? Darts to the inside. Does Hoopalicious? Oh, they just avoid contact. He's going to try the switchback. Is he going to go down the inside?
Very close.
No, he's not. He's biding his time, is Hoopalicious.
ride on board with Gia.
These two have been the class of the field today, and
Also,
Hoopalicious, he's hunted that gap down all sector by sector, and he just gets out of shape slightly. So now cutting to the broadcast view, the overhead view. Hamjam taking the inside line, Hoopalicious going round the outside and makes the move on Hamjam for the lead.
fantastic.
Relatively easy DRS move.
Fantastic racing by Hooper. It's just
Oh, Nicky's left. Invite Nicky back.
well, he's had a fantastic weekend so far for him. Yeah, but
But yeah, Hoopalicious now has got P1. Has Hamjam got anything to fight him with? He's not got much ERS, but neither does Hoopalicious. I think this could be the battle for the lead done here.
just rely on who's got the least penalties. At the moment, Hoopalicious is looking for is this his first win of the season?
Yeah, it would be as a reserve.
Jitto is.
Yep, Nicky's back in.
Yeah, Jitto hasn't got anything left. He's just showing those tyres
No.
and he's over
If anything, Freeman could overtake Jitto. Massive lock up there by Jitto as well.
Am I seeing another overtaking battle here between the four boys at the back? Beza on those
I'm
hearts.
just going to go on board with Hamjam just to see if he does have anything to fight Hoopalicious with.
How many times are gone now? Freeman's going for it. Jitto defends on the inside, side by side.
Oh, yep.
Oh, lock up there from Jitto.
Jitto locks up a bit. Freeman is going to go around the outside of the fast left-hander.
He defends very well, Jitto. Come on, lad.
Yep.
Just not enough.
Locks up again. Freeman's not close enough.
Fuel gauges are starting to show on everyone's car now.
Mercs and Beast are obviously battling, along with Bezos and Smoke.
We'll take his board with the last two drivers to finish.
Nope, I don't think they're going to make moves on each other.
Nah. Across the line. Coming through the tunnel section now as he enters the final sector of the race.
Yep, just going to go on board with Hoopalicious now.
I'll stay on board with
Looks like he's going to pick up his first win.
Everyone's literally got
However,
low.
of course, this will go down to the steward's room with that VSC entry, but we shall see. Did the stewards decide as Hoopalicious crosses the line to win on track? And he does win on penalties as well. Hamjam. Oh no, Hamjam's won on penalties.
No, Jitto. Down to 6.
Jitto's gone down to P6.
Snipes re-overtaking Race Roller. Oh, he's
Race
just
Roller gets the point.
Did.
Nicky's crossing the line now.
Dylan just
13 for Nicky.
unlucky man. But Dylan misses out as well.
And now the four drivers who have been side by side pretty much all of the race. Who's got
Bex
the
has gone!
Oh,
Bex has spun!
oh, as a smoke! But Merckx keeps that position.
Oh, he's span on the corner.
So yeah, Hamjam wins it on penalties. Hoopalicious 1.1 seconds behind him.
And
You know what? I really, really enjoyed that race. That was a brilliant one.
And then there's Zydrad crossing the line for the final couple of corners.
Crossing the line now.
Just going to do a bit of style.
Zydrad, yep.
Yep, there's the style.
As he drifts around the final corner, is he going to do any donuts or no? He's going to reverse across the line.
There we go. Yeah, jam.
So, can we have votes for everyone for driver of the day, please? The game's given it to Jam Ham. He's a strong contender.
Hoop could drop more because of pit entry 2. So yeah, there's one for the steward room there. But we'll leave that till afterwards. Like the stewards there decided.
Yeah, Nicky's of course annoyed with his disconnection. Yep.
Yeah,
As he did have 0 penalties as well, and he was kind of with Snipes and Dylan.
He was, but yeah, there's not much you can do about connection issues. Just that's what happens, really. Hublish just gets second anyway. He had a penalty, so yeah, I'm jumping for the win there.
Yep.
Jamham podium.
You can just invite the top 3 to the podium.
Will do.
For the party now. And it looks like overall, yep, I am going to have to agree with the wide consensus of Jamham being driver of the day here. He did have a brilliant race, starting 11th, going up to P3. Honourable mentions to Ghost up 7 places as well. Darnell scoring a couple of points on his return. Jitto up 3 places from P9 to P6.
This account doesn't have who Bill have added. Oh, he does. Oh, that's Ham. Yeah, he doesn't have that on this account.
I can invite Hoop to the party.
I've done it.
I have him up.
I've done it
you've
now.
done it. Cool.
Yeah, he wasn't done on this account. And we'll include the audio, lads.
Yep.
So far, 4 votes so far for the driver of the day. Yep, everyone's party. Alright, make sure you all include your audios, lads, and we'll get started on interviews. Do you want to take us away with the interviews? Because I think you spent most of the time with the boys up front, so you know more than I do.
Yep, can do. So I'll start off with our P3 driver, Jamham. So first of all, in P11 in qualifying again for the 2nd week in a row, but again, 3rd consecutive 3rd place in a row. How did that race go for you?
Yeah, I mean, I'm doing all I can, but it's not quite enough. Yeah, no penalties around Russia. I was thinking if I could do that earlier on in the day, then I'd get a good result, and obviously I did. But yeah, I don't make it easy for myself, messing up quali again. But no, it was a fun race either way. I think, to be honest, Harry deserves the championship on pace, and he's pretty much got it in the bag now, to be honest. But no, overall, another podium. Doing the best I can with what I've got this season. Don't think I can do much more. The 2 guys ahead, Harry and Hoop, were just on another level. But yeah, it seems silly.
Yeah,
I'm saying it every week. Disappointing with a podium, but yeah, it's not enough to beat the guy that I need to beat.
Yeah, I mean, like, again, I guess another race of great damage limitation, and describe like all those battles that you were having with Freeman, and I think Jitto got involved there as well. How was that fighting those guys? Did very well to avoid a penalty with all that battling that was going on that race.
Oh yeah, it was good. I always like having the interesting race rather than just sort of following people around for 30 odd laps. But no, I got a good start. I got a bit lucky because I kind of went off the track to avoid an incident and made up 3 or 4 places from it. But then after that, I made the overtakes that I needed to make, and then lost time in the pits more than anything, which hampered me. But then me and Freeman, I think, kind of just working together a bit to see if we could catch the guys in front. But yeah, nothing was really happening, unfortunately.
But either way, great race, great damage limitation. Of course,
Cheers.
Not exactly the person you'd want to see up in P1. But a good race there from you.
Yeah.
Now on to the P2. Yeah, I guess any more comments on your race?
Well, I just want to quickly say cheers to Cooper Benz. He lifted me up after my disappointing qualifying, and I think that spurred me on to a good result.
Yeah, he's an inspiring man, is Cooper Benz. Inspires us all. As for the P2 driver, Hoopalicious, Of course, winning on track at amazing pace for the entire race. How would you say that race went for you?
Yeah, I think what really costed me was the pit stop. I got held up like a couple of seconds. And then I came out like, what, 4.5 seconds behind Ham at the pit exit, so
Yeah,
I was
you
just
close that up.
I was
Great
just
pace
pushing
all the way
as
through.
yeah. I was just pushing as hard as I could, and yeah. I'm not sure if Ham was saving his tires or what, but I was surprised about my pace.
Yeah, not quite enough to overcome the penalty. We also saw on pit entry both you and Ham making late decisions to come into the pits. I think we saw that you made a very late decision. So, and any comments on that? Of course, your teammate had to back out of it there.
Yeah, I was
Any
gonna come
comments
in.
on that?
I was gonna come in, but I was selecting my tire, and as soon as I was coming in, I saw my teammate. I apologized to Ryan about that, but yeah, just
Yeah.
yeah.
Good race again though from you. Second consecutive podium. Any more comments? Of course, great pole lap. I think you were the driver on pole.
Yeah, it was a solid lap, but it could have been better, but I'll take it.
Yeah, well, very good job anyway. And
Thank you.
onto our race winner, Ham Jam. Is that your third consecutive victory, extending your lead further in the championship after Zydrad again out of the points and your brother only managing P3? Describe that race for you.
Yeah, cheers guys. It's 3 of the last 4 because obviously Freeman won last time out. But
Oh yes, of course. Yep.
yeah, it went pretty well the whole way through. Really, I was hoping that my lap would have been good enough for pole, but I made sure that I had time to go around again, and then just unfortunately messed it up going into the final sector when I was about 10 foot. So, but as it turned out, P2 probably wasn't the worst place to be on the grid. I got a pretty nice start, managed to get the lead, and then pulled a gap. So my pace on the softs was really good. Yeah, it was a late call to the pits, but the pit entry was fine, so I'm not worried about that. And then yeah, obviously I got helped out by guys getting held up and stuff, and then yeah, in that second stint on the mediums, I was struggling for fuel a bit. I made the mistake of not putting enough fuel in because I wasn't really expecting to just be out there on my own the whole time, so I was probably using more fuel than I expected. So I was really having to manage that quite a lot.
Yeah, I guess the lower fuel probably got you a better start
Yeah,
and launch off the line.
but it meant that yeah. Yeah, it meant for basically the whole of that second stint I was having to run like half the lap in lean, which probably isn't ideal. But yeah, I mean, I don't think I was the fastest there, but obviously I got helped out a little bit with the pits, and I think my first stint I was quick, but I was just hoping Hoop would get a pen. I wasn't expecting him to, but I was hoping he would, and well, with a few laps to go, he did. I mean, I had 2 warnings by lap 4. So I was basically driving on the edge for the remaining laps, and yeah, once Hoop got a pen, I was like just thinking about the championship. Then no point fighting him, just make sure I finished within 3 of him, and I was just happy to sit behind him until I took the flag.
Yeah, very controlled drive at the class on most of the field there. Of course, we saw your qualifying lap that could have been the pole. Obviously, you lost it, crashed into the wall out of frustration, and made it across the line with like half a second left.
Yeah, it was tight. It was tight.
But yeah,
anyway. Slightly mistimed that, but well, I mean, it was all right in the end. Yeah.
Yeah. But anyway, congratulations on another victory and extending your championship lead again. So I guess you're thinking about the championship now. 5 races left. Extended your gap again.
Yeah, definitely.
Like,
it's coming down to it now. You kind of need as good races as you can get, and thankfully I've had basically, well, I think the best 4 results in the last 4 races I could have had realistically. So yeah, I don't think I can do much more than what I'm doing.
Ah, brilliant race.
Yeah. You're in a very good position at the moment. Man in form as well. Gonna be tough to stop you. And yeah. So and now on to Japan. How are you feeling about the next race in Japan?
I really like Japan.
That.
It's one of my favourite tracks. In terms of pace, I don't really know. I've only driven it like once on this game, so it's going to be a bit of a shot in the dark. But hopefully, I'll be up there again, and hopefully, I can carry this form through to the next few races.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations on your victory. Anything to add, original? And anything to ask Ham?
No. Yeah. Again, fantastic racing. Again, by you, both of you two, battling basically from rock to finish. But yeah, nothing else to add. Yeah. This title battle will go down to the end of the season, if unless
I hope not.
unless Sidrad
Yeah.
carries
Gap
on.
looks to be at about. Is it 49 now to Harry?
I think Harry still edges it, but if
I think he's up in P2 now ahead of Zydrad.
Sidrad
Hang on,
keeps,
I am Harry.
yeah,
Oh, James, sorry.
Yes, he was 9 off Zydrad, had another 15, 6 ahead. It's going to be about 60 odd, I think.
yeah,
My
it'll go.
calculations right. Yeah, it's about
If
58, 59.
If Sidrad keeps up this poor form again, or issues with incidents with other drivers, or I don't know what really happened to him, but again, I think the title will go down to you later on.
Well, I hope so, but it's going to be tough.
Yeah.
James,
You're in the
Zydrad.
driving seat anyway.
Well, yeah, it's the best place to be in. It's
I think the constructors
complaints.
pretty much will go to Haas.
yeah, should do, should do with their driver pairing.
Yeah, there's only 3 races left you can compete, so.
But yes, I think that's all.
Yeah, I think so.
Again, congratulations on your victory, Ham, and I think you're still in the party hoop. Congratulations on your P2, back-to-back podiums.
Cheers, guys,
No worries.
and cheers for streaming as well. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
that.
anytime. So far,
So yeah,
driver of the day.
and the driver of the day went. It looks like it's gone to Jam Ham, up 8 places from P11 to P3. It's another driver of the day for Jam Ham.
Yeah, brilliant racing. I think we'll end it there.
And yep. So wrapping it up, that was a fantastic race in Russia. Hopefully you all enjoyed it. We'll be back again for Japan Thursday for the F2. I think with original and Maxi again.
I'm not going to be here
you
Thursday. I'm away.
Okay. Then not original on Thursday.
Max on someone else.
Friday for the Division 1. Saturday for the Division 2 and Division 3. Hopefully we'll bounce back from our poor result original in the Division 2, if you happen to be racing a Division 2 on Saturday.
Don't think I'll be here that week. I'll be taking the weekend off.
Hopefully I'll bounce back from that. And then back onto the Elite on Sunday.
Yeah, it'll be you and
Hopefully that race was as good as that one, because I thoroughly enjoyed that. And thank you everyone for watching. I've been SLR Sam, here with Original 96.